Over 2,000 years ago, the famous Greek physician Hippocrates said, "Let your food be your medicine, and your medicine be your food." This is still good advice. After all, one of the primary ways you maintain good health is through nutrition. Many ailments are nothing more than deficiencies of vital nutrients found in food. All plants, including medicinal herbs, contain nutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Healing herbs are typically considered medicinal because of the phytochemicals they contain, such as tannins, essential oils, mucilaginous fiber, alkaloids, saponins, and glycosides. However, all foods contain these medicinal phytochemicals. Even a simple food like a potato, which we primarily view as a source of carbohydrates, contains numerous phytochemicals, including solanine alkaloids, oxalic acid, tannins, and nitrates. And since all medicinal herbs also contain nutrients, it raises the question, where does food end and medicine begin? I believe that in many ways, herbal medicine is nothing more than an extension of nutrition. Perhaps it's best to think of food and medicine as a continuum, as shown in this diagram. On the one end, we have plants we consume primarily for their caloric value. These foods also contain medicinal phytochemicals. On the other hand, we have plants that we primarily consume as medicines because we're looking for their phytochemical activity. But these plants also have some nutritional value. In between is a broad range of plants that have both. Perhaps the phytochemicals that we think of as being medicinal actually are nutrients. Maybe the body needs them in small amounts. After all, these chemicals are largely responsible for the flavor of a food. So perhaps foods that have more phytochemicals, i.e. more flavor, are actually healthy for us. Wild foods and foods raised in high-quality soil will have a stronger aroma and a flavor than foods raised in chemical agriculture. This was noted by Masanobu Fukuoka, a retiree from the Japanese Minister of Agriculture, who developed methods of growing grain, fruits, and vegetables without cultivation, weeding, or fertilizing. He claimed that vegetables grown in this semi-wild manner had a higher nutritional content and were also more suitable as medicines. Quote, "Edible herbs and wild vegetables, plants growing on the mountain and in the meadow, are very high in nutritional value and are also useful as medicine. Food and medicine are not two different things. They are the front and the back of the same body. Chemically grown vegetables may be eaten for food, but they cannot be used as medicine." This quote comes from his book, The One Straw Revolution. Now, if you've ever grown a garden, especially an organic one, and I love growing my own vegetables, you'll know immediately what I'm talking about from your own experience. Grocery store food tends to be quite bland. If you smell it, it often has very little smell. Whereas when I pick fresh vegetables from my garden, bell peppers, carrots, and so forth, they have a stronger aroma and also a richer flavor. That aroma and flavor are the medicine part of the food, which is being bred out in our commercially grown agriculture. So let's return to what Hippocrates said. If we want our food to be medicine, then we need to select high quality fruits, vegetables, and spices. If we do so, we can use many of these foods and spices as medicines to help us recover and maintain good health. Here are just a few examples. Bilberries are a popular herbal remedy for the eyes. However, bilberries are just one species of blueberries, and all blueberries contain antioxidants that protect the eyes against diseases like macular degeneration and retinopathy. They also aid circulation and tone up the veins. So, you can use blueberries as a medicine. Eating half a cup of organic blueberries daily can help both eye health and also help with varicose veins and other circulatory problems. And that's just one fruit that has medicinal value. Others include apples, cherries, cranberries, figs, grapes, lemons, papaya, pineapple, pomegranate, and even watermelon. In the vegetable arena, mushrooms have become increasingly popular as herbal remedies for boosting the body's immune system. Popular medicinal mushrooms include reishi, shiitake, maitake, turkey tail, and chaga. However, any mushroom with a significant amount of beta-glucans will help boost the body's immune defenses, thus helping to protect against wintertime colds and flu, or to help the body fight viral or bacterial infections. You can sometimes find mushrooms like shiitake and maitake in grocery stores, but many common varieties of grocery store mushrooms will also be helpful, including Crimea, portobello, and even the common white or button mushrooms. Again, that's just one example of a vegetable with medicinal properties. Others we could talk about include asparagus, beets, cabbage, kale, onions, potatoes, radishes, and zucchini and summer squash. In the herb world, many common kitchen herbs and spices are also used as medicines. For example, cinnamon. It has become quite popular for high blood sugar due to recent research showing that it helps to reduce blood sugar levels. But cinnamon has many other medicinal properties. It is a warming stimulant for circulation. It helps overcome intestinal dysbiosis and other infections. It can stimulate digestion. It can also be used to ease heavy menstrual bleeding. A midwife friend of mine even extracted cinnamon in oil and used it in the ear for earaches. But again, that's just one common spice that has medicinal value. There are many others, including black pepper, cayenne pepper, and other chili peppers, garlic, which is one of my personal favorites, ginger, green tea, oregano, parsley, rosemary, sage, thyme, and even vanilla. Many grocery store spices, unfortunately, are of poor quality and are not very valuable as medicine. They may be irradiated or have sat on the shelf so long that much of their nutritional and phytochemical value has deteriorated. So again, you have to get good quality fresh spices to be able to use them as medicine and not just as food. However, I think you get the basic idea. It is possible to cure many ailments with a prescription from the organic section of the grocery store or from your local farmer's market. Using food as medicine is the theme for this month's Sunshine Sharing and Sunshine Sharing Hour webinar in the member program of my website. If you'd like to learn more, visit my website, stephenhorn.com. You can support our efforts to educate others about natural health by becoming a member and gain access to this additional information. There are also many free articles on the website that will help you learn about how to use herbs and natural remedies. Thanks for watching, and may you be blessed with good health and happiness.